And get ready, because the Canucks are making moves that could have a lasting impact on the ice. A key player has just agreed to a 2-year extension, and there's a buzz in the air as fans anticipate how this will influence our playoff aspirations. What does this mean for our lineup and the future of the franchise? Stick around as we unpack everything you need to know about this pivotal moment for the Vancouver Canucks. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button to keep up with all the latest Canucks news. Vancouver Canucks fans, we've got some exciting news to dive into today. Drew O'Connor, the forward we recently snatched from the Pittsburgh Penguins, has agreed to a 2-year, $5 million contract extension. This move is definitely worth discussing because it signals a level of confidence in O'Connor's potential and what he can bring to the team. Since joining the Canucks, O'Connor has made quite the impression. In just 4 games, he's already notched 2 goals. That's a solid start for a player who was brought in during a busy trade season. General Manager Patrick Allvin's comments about O'Connor highlight the attributes that made him an attractive acquisition. He's got the size and speed that every team craves, and let's not forget his relentless forechecking ability. It's this kind of tenacity that energizes the team and gets fans on their feet. But let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. Vancouver traded away defenseman Vincent Descharnais and forward Danton Heinen to acquire O'Connor, along with defenseman Marcus Pettersson, forward prospect Melvin Fernstrom, and a protected first-round draft pick in 2025. It's a hefty price, and it's clear the Canucks see O'Connor as more than just a rental player. They believe he can develop into a key piece of the puzzle moving forward. Now, with O'Connor putting up 18 points this season, split between the Penguins and Canucks, it's evident he's got the potential to contribute offensively. His career totals are also promising: 68 points in 214 games since making his NHL debut in January 2021. This isn't just a flash in the pan. He's shown consistent growth, and it seems the Canucks are betting on that continued development. But here's where it gets interesting. Do you think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn. On one hand, it's exciting to see the Canucks invest in young talent who can contribute in meaningful ways. O'Connor's skills align nicely with what this team needs. However, let's not forget the importance of building a solid defense, especially with the playoffs looming on the horizon. Was giving up 2 players, including a defenseman, the right call? I can't help but think about the long-term implications of this extension. O'Connor is only 26, and if he hits his stride under the guidance of the Canucks coaching staff, we could be looking at a player who not only enhances our forward depth but also fills an essential role in the lineup. The potential for growth here is significant, and the excitement around this move reflects the hope we all have for the team's future. But what does this mean for the immediate future? The Canucks are in a competitive Pacific Division, and every point counts. O'Connor's ability to play at a high pace and create scoring opportunities is vital for a team that has struggled with consistency. With his extension secured, there's a sense of stability that can help him focus on his game, and that could translate to even better performances on the ice. And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. Are you excited about O'Connor's future with the Canucks? Do you think this extension is a step in the right direction, or are there other strategic moves you think the team should prioritize? Quinn Hughes is set to join Team USA for the Four Nations face-off, and as a Vancouver Canucks fan, I can't help but feel a mix of excitement and concern. We all know Hughes is a dynamic player and last season's Norris Trophy winner, but his absence from the Canucks lineup prior to this tournament raises questions. Do we really want to risk him getting injured while representing his country? Honestly, I'm torn. On one hand, it's an incredible opportunity for Hughes to showcase his skills on the international stage. On the other hand, we need him healthy for the Canucks' playoff push. Now, with Charlie McAvoy sidelined due to an upper body injury, Hughes' addition makes sense. The US now has a gap to fill, and Hughes is more than capable of stepping in. It's a testament to how crucial he is to our team. In the 47 games this season, he's racked up an impressive 59 points, 14 goals and 45 assists, leading the Canucks by a substantial margin. Just imagine what that means for our chances if he continues to shine internationally. But at what cost? The ramifications of a potential injury could be devastating for us. It's fascinating to see how these strategic moves unfold. Coach Mike Sullivan emphasizes that losing a player like McAvoy is tough, and it's clear that Hughes brings a lot to the table. With the tournament rules allowing for emergency players, Hughes is stepping into a unique situation that could further elevate his game. Still, I can't help but think about the bigger picture. How will this affect the Canucks lineup moving forward? If Hughes performs well, it could increase his trade value, though I'm certainly not advocating for that. The last thing I want is to see our star player being traded away. And then there's Jake Sanderson, who's stepping up for Team USA in McAvoy's absence. The young talent is making an impression, and it's exciting to see another player get the chance to shine. But let's be real, Hughes is irreplaceable in Vancouver. We need him on the ice, contributing to our success. The Canucks have been fighting for a playoff spot, and every game counts. A decision like this could change the trajectory of the season. We also can't overlook Austin Matthews, the U.S. captain, who is expected to be available for the final against Canada. His presence on the ice is significant, not just for Team USA but for the entire tournament. Matthews has been a cornerstone for his team, and his leadership is something to admire. It makes me think about the Canucks' leadership structure and how we can strengthen it moving forward. Hellebuyck, the U.S. goaltender, has shown resilience in this tournament, allowing only 2 goals in 2 starts. It's a remarkable feat, and it speaks volumes about the defensive commitment of the entire team. Sullivan mentioned that despite their offensive talent, they've embraced a defensive mentality, which is something the Canucks will need to adopt more consistently if we want to make a deep playoff run. So, what does all of this mean for the Canucks? It's a double-edged sword. Hughes' participation could bring him valuable experience, but it also risks our current lineup's stability. The Canucks need to make strategic decisions that balance individual aspirations with team goals. The playoff race is heating up, and I can't help but feel anxious about the implications of Hughes' involvement in this tournament. And you? What do you think? Is bringing Hughes into the fold for Team USA the best decision? Do you think this will bolster his confidence and improve his game upon returning to the Canucks? I want to hear your thoughts down below. Let's debate the future of our team and how these decisions will impact our chances in the playoffs. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on all things Vancouver Canucks, and make sure to activate the notification bell to get all the latest updates.